If you think I don't know what they're saying about me, then you're naive. If you pity me and think I'm a poor, lonely girl, you're more naive than everyone else. Many years ago, my father took me and we traveled, and we came to this village where nobody knows us. So many rumors have spread around us. People said that my father robbed a bank with a gang and then betrayed his friends, took all the money and fled, and now they're looking for him. Others said that my father was from a very rich family and ran away from his relatives after seizing their inheritance, and they were also looking for him. But none of these people bothered to ask why we came to this village. In fact, my father was already on the run, but he was running away from failure and loneliness. He was running away from his memories of my mother, who left him after he lost his company and went bankrupt. He did everything he could to save his job and his marriage, but unfortunately, fate was against him. That is why we left everything behind and came to this place where no one knows us. When my father was alive, he had some money left with him. He could have started his own business again, but he preferred to spend everything he had on making me happy. He never deprived me of anything except people. He was always warning me about people being bad and always cheating on each other. He didn't need much effort to convince me of that. I saw it myself when my mother left me and did not care about me at all. But cats were something else, something I adored. They were sweet, friendly creatures. I used to spend all the money I got from my dad on feeding them. The cat became 2, then 3, then 4, until I suddenly found myself with 34 cats. All of them are homeless cats that live in the streets. They eventually became stranded in front of the house's front door. My father never allowed them to go inside when he was alive. My father passed away a year ago. He left me completely alone in a place where I don't know anyone. Then I kept looking for my mother for a long time until I finally found her. But when I spoke to her, she denied knowing me and asked me not to contact her again. I begged her and told her that my father had died, but that didn't make her sympathize with me, and she hung up. Suddenly, I found myself alone with 34 cats. I didn't know what to do. Where will I bury my father? And most importantly, what is the next step? After my father's death, I became coveted by all the villagers. Everyone was coveting the treasure that my father left me, as they believed. But no one thought, did my father really leave me a treasure or not? One night, a few days after my father died, I woke up to the sound of window glass breaking. My heart trembled with fear, and I searched for anything to defend myself, but there was nothing. I heard someone move slowly inside the house, and I could see his flashlight as he walked from the kitchen into the hall. I held my breath, but I could feel my heart beating so hard. Then I heard him scream hard. A cry I've never heard in my life. Then he fell to the ground. I left my room to understand the situation. I turned the light on and looked at my father, who was sitting on the chair. Yes, I forgot to tell you, I haven't buried my father's body yet. It's just that my father spent all the money he had left and went completely broke. He no longer has a penny to spend, so he did the one thing he always used to do, escape, but this time he ran away from everything and took his own life. He never thought of me. How will I live? Where will I bury him? I couldn't ask anyone for help. Why would people help me when I never spoke to them? I've been with my father's body for a whole day, and I don't know what to do. Until the time came when my cats and I got hungry. And cats taught me that the solution is very simple. The first cat moved, then the rest of the cats followed. They gathered around my father's corpse and began to savagely eat him. And I think that was the greatest lesson I learned from cats. A few days later, the first thief entered the house. He thought I was alone in the house, but he was surprised by my father's corroded body, so he could not bear the shock, because he thought my father had been buried and had come to steal the treasure. In the morning, the villagers found the thief lying in a field. They said he died of a heart attack, but the look of terror on his face told the whole story. In fact, he was not the only one who decided to enter the house in order to search for treasure. They all thought the same way, but this thief was the only one who got out, because all those who entered the house after him did not come out until now. Because I learned how to take advantage of rumors of treasure to lure more greedy people into the house. And I made breaking into the house so easy. and inside I was waiting for them. One of them was knocked to the ground without thinking after one blow with the hammer to the head. At this moment, the cats were finding food. Cats ate the flesh and guts and left the bones. Actually, the bones weren't a big problem. It can be placed in any corner, as it does not take up much space. Of course, you are asking yourselves now, where do I get money to pay the water, gas, and electricity bills? The answer is so easy, from the money I find inside their pockets after I kill them. As for the food, I made an amazing discovery. Spices obscure the distinction between human and beef meat. The spices give their meat a wonderful taste. The important thing is that I was able to take advantage of this rumor to stay alive until now. If I hadn't, my cats and I would be starving. How beautiful cats are, and how I wish you all would come to visit my house, the House of Cats.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and become a member of the Midnight Screams family. Also, don't forget to share and like with your family and friends. Oh yes, and if you have a horror story or other terrifying experience, you can send it to subscribersstories2023@gmail.com. It can also be found in the description below. Wait for us every Sunday and Wednesday with a new animated story. Be sure to activate the bell button to receive all the updates. We love you so much, and we hope you have pleasant nightmares.